Hello, welcome to Talking Politics with Peter Beimers. I am Peter Beimers. If you like this sort of thing, like and subscribe, and click the bell for notifications, and feel free to share as well. Clearly, new blue policies are making sense to actual conservatives. Recently, we got Arpan Kanans, our MP here in Oxford. He sends out a flyer every now and again of some policies that they're fighting for, the federal Conservative Party. And it's interesting, many of these, of the 7 he lists, 4 are straight lifts from the New Blue Party platform, which was before the current Conservative Party platform, such as a need for immigration reform, public safety. Specifically, he writes about making our streets safer, axing the industrial carbon tax to cut costs for Canadian manufacturing. Doesn't that sound familiar? Thank you, Jim Carholios, for that. And continuing charitable status for faith-based organizations. The Conservative Party of Canada, at the federal level at least, is fighting for such things. This is something that the New Blue Party has always fought for since the very beginning. And now an actual Conservative Party is believing that this also is a good idea. O'Toole actually took Doug Ford's current advice when he was the federal Conservative Party Liberal, and that was be more liberal. And you remember how that election turned out. It was embarrassing for the federal Conservatives when O'Toole wanted to mirror the Liberal Party and be more liberal rather than a Conservative Party. And he was embarrassed, and rightly so. Ford, too, is currently moving the Conservative Party of Ontario in a much, much more liberal direction. He's making it more liberal. He's come out and said that. And he is way too chummy with Carney and his liberal friends. And so, Ontario, I say, don't be fooled again during the next provincial election if you want a Conservative Party in power. Ford is not a Conservative. Only the New Blue Party is your Conservative option. Make Jim Carholios your premier, and you'll actually have a Conservative premier. And if the previous 5 years hasn't convinced you of this fact just yet, just examine discerningly the next 4 years, and you'll see that this is true. The federal Conservative Party seems to be working their way back to actual conservatism, which I welcome. And clearly, lifting the ideas from the New Blue Party sounds good to them. Paul in Philippians 1:15-18 writes about something similar happening about preaching the gospel. He says that there are those who preach gospel out of envy or rivalry, others do it out of goodwill. The latter do it out of love. And the former preach Christ out of selfish ambition, not sincerely, but supposing that they stir up trouble. But what doesn't matter? The important thing is that in every way, whether from false motives or true, Christ is preached, and in that I rejoice. Similarly, the New Blue Party platform seems to be making sense to actual conservatives, and to that we rejoice. And that is good. It is good for Ontario, and it's good for Canada. Don't be fooled again next time the provincial election rolls around. If you've made it this far, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications when new videos are uploaded, and feel free to share as well. Thanks for watching. I'm Peter Beimers, and we'll see you next time.